Good morning, everybody. It's Cara from Perspective-Based Parenting here, and today I want to talk about the fact that we've been doing this now all of you have been doing your various levels of quarantine or lockdown or whatever it's called in your state for different amounts of time, but I have been doing this for 2 weeks, and those 2 weeks correlate to the beginning of the Facebook page and the YouTube channel and the videos and the uploads. And I feel like the concept of time is just so odd right now. It does not feel like it's been 2 weeks. It feels like it's been about 2 years. And it's no longer temporary. We've covered the fact that this is long term and nobody knows how long term. So today it's really about transition for me. And I'm nervous and excited to share this with you. And I'm going to get a little personal and a little more intimate than I've ever been with stuff about me, because I think it matters moving forward. So clearly, if you've watched any of my videos, you're getting a sense of who I am, right? That there's this heart mission, there's this deep desire, there's this need to share, to teach, to love, to give, to create. And that's all absolutely true. But I can come across as a very confident person because I'm in my niche here. There's nothing about this that I can't talk about. You throw stuff at me, I've definitely got some type of response for you. But truly, deep down, the idea of thinking of myself that way is really scary. Ask me to say nice things about myself, and I can't do it. That concept of self-worth, right? Like I have a very strong sense of who I am and what I do and why I do it and why it matters. And so I have a very strong self-worth. But in this world, where self-worth begins to translate to business, is where I tend to falter. The idea that somebody would pay me a currency because they value what I know, how I deliver it, how it plays out in their life, is something that I have long struggled with. And so all I've ever done is just give it all away. Because it matters more to me that you're implementing strategies, that you're seeing a difference in your home, that you are creating a deeper relationship with your child, than it does that there's $5 in my pocket. That is who I have always been. You could ask my parents about the time that I wanted to donate to the Children's Relief Fund in Ethiopia because I saw it on the TV and they said no, and I lost my mind. I maybe was like 10 or 12. So listen, all I've ever wanted to do is get out there and make a difference, make a positive impact. And now I feel like it's my time to do that. I'm not 10, I'm not 12. I'm in my 40s. I have prepped my whole life for this. And so now I just have to be brave and do it. So I have an interesting challenge for you because I have to do it too. Like I do tons of personal development around self-worth because it's something that I have to master in all the different areas of my life if I'm going to be able to make the impact that I desire. Cool story. Okay, so my daughter, and I haven't talked a ton about my biological kids. My daughter is currently 15, but a couple years ago when she was moving from 8th to 9th grade, no, that's not right, 7th to 8th grade, her school gives the kids, all her peers, a challenge. Think of each of your classmates and pick one word that cumulatively, yes, sums them up. What a challenge, right? One word? Try it. Think about your husband or your wife or one of your kids or your business partner. Think about somebody that you're super close to, you know a ton about, and try to find one word that sums them up. Tricky, right? So here's Caroline. I'm going to show you a photo of her wearing, and then in their world, once they picked the word, they had to make a t-shirt with that word on it. Benevolent. That's what they chose for her. I 100% agree. 100%. Could that same word be used to describe me? Feels icky just saying it out loud. Altruistic? Nobody really likes to say out loud their true value. So try it. Try that exercise. See what it feels like to you. I know for me personally, it is so easy to see others' value, others' worth. It doesn't take me long at all to figure out how to observe it, feel it, and then act on it for somebody else's behalf. And if you watched one of the videos, then you'll know that that is the textbook definition of compassionate empathy. So what I need to do now to get this mission of mine, this heart mission, this out into the world, is open myself up to you and ask you, do you feel this is worth anything? Here is my heart mission, laid out flat, okay? I desire to start a bit of a parenting revolution where we think about parenting differently. We come at it intentionally. We look to the future to decide our current courses of action and choices. We partner with our children to develop strong relationships that are based on trust and respect and open communication and mutual problem solving. How do I hope to accomplish such a massive goal? Well, for starters, I would like to write about it. And I do. I have lots of writings. They're just not compiled in any type of feasible way or book format. I'd love to write about it. Clearly, I don't mind the camera, and I like to make videos that are educational and you can follow them. I would like to create materials, digital or in hand materials that you can download, that you can follow along. I would like to create scripts to take some of that stuff away from you. What do I say? How do I say it? When do I say it? Why do I say it? I'd love to do that. I'd like to launch a website. I'd love to create an online community where we can all share our successes and say what's not working and help each other and support each other. I'd love to launch online courses where you can go at your own pace based on the age of your child or whatever phase or stage you're at. The course for potty training, the course for sleep training, the course for, dealing with massive out of control tantrums. See, it's big. It's a big mission. What I need in order, I don't have the resources to do that. And quite honestly, I didn't intend to do it quite yet. I have a job, a commitment that I made to a family I adore, and I'm a nanny, as you know, and I do not intend to let them down. I will complete the commitment until their kids no longer need me. However, based on my desire to get this out into the world and the current state of the world, I realized the time is now. I can't wait. I need to do it. I simply don't have the resources to get it going. I am not a Kickstarter person. It feels icky to me. I can't do it. I am not a GoFundMe person. It feels icky. I can't do it. But I did find a platform that I feel comfortable with. It's called Patreon, or it's spelled kind of French, like Patreon. Patreon, Patreon. I can be people's patrons, and I can invite you to be mine. How does this work? Okay, Patreon is a website where I create. It's a website for creators, writers, bloggers, podcasters, video makers, course creators, right? Everything I just said I would love to do, you do it. You start building your creations. And people patronize you. That sounds weird, doesn't it? They don't patronize you. They become your patrons. And choose what level of patronage, that's better, they would like to be supporting you with. $3 a month, $9 a month. There's tiers of patronage. $3 a month. Imagine 100 people choosing to be patrons of mine and watch my work unfold in this private space where they get to be part of the creation. Where you get to be part of the creation. You get to read chapter drafts. You get to give me feedback. You get to ask me questions. You get to be part of the process before anything ever gets launched or live to the general public. I love it. I love that concept. Because I'm not doing this for me. I've done it for me. I have 15 and 17-year-old kids. I've done it. I've done it for tons of families. I've done it for students. I have taken all my strategies and implemented them and seen the outcome over and over and over. But I want you to be able to do that. In order to do that, I need to create a teaching platform. Okay. So I'm really excited about this. I am. And I hope that you're feeling how excited I am. I hope that you can connect with, the vulnerable side of, it's really hard for me to put a number on what I am personally worth as a resource and what my products will be personally worth as a resource. But I feel like if we do this together, then I will get a much clearer picture of how you are feeling about the creations as they develop over time. So there's a link here to go over to the Patreon page, and I definitely would love for you to go over and read a little bit more about it, look at what's already on there, and if you feel so led to support me in creating viable content that will support parents for kids between the ages of 0 and 5, then I thank you, and I'm very grateful. Have a wonderful day.